Welcome to this commentary on my Alien Infestation Part 2 fanfiction. It's actually April 26 when I record this video, which is the official Alien Day, so let's celebrate by watching Part 2 right now. Like in my last commentary video, I'll be watching while discussing my thoughts and ideas as the creator of this short film, being completely honest of what worked and what didn't, and also what I hopefully learned in the process. I'll be doing this for all my short films here on the channel, so I hope you find it interesting, and if you do, please subscribe and hang around. So without further ado, let's dive right in. We start this prequel with the same kind of slow creeping shots as in part 1 and in the Alien movies, setting the mood once again as we hear Simon talking to his mother on the phone. I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but in these screens I placed a commercial for the best company in the world, Weyland-Yutani.
Ja, men det kan vi. Hallå?
Here I did another pet the cat moment, but this time our protagonist dumps all his belongings on the floor because he didn't close his bag properly. It's relatable and makes us feel some sympathy for this guy, or at least that's my purpose here. So this shot establishes who Simon is. Seeing Amanda in a picture frame on the desk makes us understand that this is Simon, Amanda's boyfriend. This shot here, I remember spending many hours rigging up a green screen in front of my car outside my office one evening so it would be dark, and then I had to light the green screen, light my actor, mount the camera behind him in the car, then stand outside rotating a light to fake some movement. But I really wanted this shot, you know. I really wanted to get this out of my head. We have two drone shots here. I prefer when drone shots are closer to the ground, then you'll get this nice parallax in your shot. It looks more like a crane shot, you know? When a drone is way up in the sky, you have no close objects that will get you that proper feeling of depth and movement. Some viewers reacted to the symbol down here in the corner, mistaking it for a face hugger. That is hilarious. It was actually just a sticker on my old car. It's an alarm sticker. Maybe everyone at Skoda is secretly Alien fans. The sequence with the parking sensor here, that is a tribute to the motion trackers in the movies and also inspired by a real life experience of mine. After washing my car and parking it in the basement like this, the parking sensor all of a sudden decided to go crazy and register something just behind the car. It freaked me out pretty good. So there's nothing around the corner, but then by the time you're relaxing, you get this. A little jump scare. Hopefully you didn't anticipate this at all. Also setting up where the alien will emerge later on from one of these covers. I wanted to include some dialogue in part 2 and also characters I could kill off, so I wrote this scene with the workers. We got a little good cop, bad cop thing going here between these two. One with the conscience and one without.
Shit, sorry.
Here comes the monster reveal. This shot is inspired by that scene in Aliens when Newt falls down in the water beneath the grating and the xenomorph rises up behind her. That is such an iconic shot. Fun question here, where would you say this light is coming from in the hallway? I will tell you, it's actually smack right down the middle. That was the placement where I could get both walls and floors and ceilings covered with my light, so I placed it there and just painted it out in post-production. Music is doing a lot here. really making us feel the urgency, driving up the tempo. I always use stock music, and it can sometimes take a while to just find the correct music that fits with the tone you're after in the scene. Originally, I planned for the xenomorph to walk out here around the corner on its legs, but in post-production I asked myself, why not just turn him upside down and have him climb the ceiling like this? Of course, the pipes and cabling it grabs onto wouldn't realistically support its weight, but you know, movie magic. And here it comes back, but this time it's crawling on the floor. It actually saved me some animation time, because if it was walking normally straight through the shot, it would demand much more attention from me to make its movement believable.
Jag är instängd i en källare på vägen 426.
I made some research here. I sent a question in a mail to the Swedish emergency service asking what would be the procedure if a guy calls them completely confident there's a monster chasing him. They never got back to me. But I tried to write the dialogue in this scene between the operator and Simon, but eventually it just felt flat and it just didn't work, so I scrapped that and just edited like Simon is overwhelming the operator with information, and then he hears the monster approach in the distance. For part 2, I spent quite some time polishing the textures here. In the 3D model, you know, the bump maps, the normal maps and speculars and all of that jazz. I think it looks a lot better here compared to part 1, and that's nice to see. Simon's bag throws it away, which saves him. In this shot, there's actually nothing behind the camera, it's just a wall. But since we never see that wall, we can just pretend that there is a hallway back there. Now I wanted to raise the tension here and have Simon getting really low with his body, trying to make himself small and unnoticeable by the monster as much as possible, and also trying to make as little noise as possible. He realizes here that this is how the monster is hunting him. So here's a little twist. It was actually Amanda that was unwittingly blowing Simon's cover down in the basement. Perhaps the monster would have spotted him anyway. Let's hope so for Amanda's sake, right? Oh, we're jumping forward in the story. Right now, part 1 is happening, and these two stories will come together here in a finale. I filmed this shot here the same day I shot the scenes with the Weyland-Yutani workers. I asked the actors to drag Philip, who's playing Simon, straight down the corridor while I was tracking him with my camera on a gimbal. The blood you see behind him, that's all composited in After Effects. This old thing with the fire alarm with spinning lights and the noise, it ties back to the movies. In Alien 1 and Alien 2, the environment always comes into this chaotic state at the end of these movies. My idea here is that it's Amanda that is triggering the alarm, trying to warn others and perhaps scare off the alien. The alien looking around like, please keep it down, I'm trying to eat here. And alien goes in for a deadly kiss. Now when here's Amanda approaching, seeing her as a bigger threat than Simon. I really wanted to put more effort into that shot of Amanda, having her more injured, like with a scar or something, messed up here, you know, sweaty. Maybe a couple of spray cans taped together and, you know, right now it's just too clean. There was one guy who told me he thought the Predator would step into the scene here. That would have been hilarious. Alien versus Predator in Infestation. Finally, we get this satisfying ending where this couple survives this whole nightmare. I cheated a little bit here with her saying that she found an exit, something that has been quite impossible in these two shorts. Okay, there it is. I hope you found this commentary interesting and entertaining. And if you like this kind of content, please stick around. I'll be doing a commentary on my upcoming horror drama, Dark Love, and then later on I will make a commentary on my upcoming psychological thriller, Together. So be sure to stick around if you like this content about indie filmmaking. That's all I have for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!